All right, Shalom. Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father, who the world ignorantly calls God. His name is Yahweh, in the name of his only begotten Son, our Lord, our Savior, and our Deliverer, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, and his name is Yahweh Shah. Call Halayim La Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who taught us this 100% truth through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah. Salutations, peace, blessings, and much safety to the hopeful elect out there. Beginning with the Akim, okay, the brothers as well as my fellow laborers doing this work in all truth and sincerity across the four corners of the earth, risking their lives, all right, as well as the speckled bird, the Israelites that look like the other nations, but whose lineage goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and as well as the Aquatium, the sisters, listening, learning, and taking heed to this word. Yahweh Shemel Shabrakathan. Shalom, this is the brother Abijah with another lesson through the spirit. Lord willing, it's an edifying one, but straight to the point. And this lesson will be entitled "Change of Events," because that's the point we at right now in this movie, okay, the Lord's movie, and Esau is bringing about that change of events. Esau being the so-called white man, okay, the wicked of the earth, according to Job chapter 9 and verse 24. All right, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, okay, and the wicked is Esau Edom, being the so-called self-proclaimed white man, okay. They are in rulership right now, beginning with the so-called elites, okay, the elite bankers, and they're setting the narrative. But okay, the narrative is changing right now. All right, they're beginning to show their horns. They're beginning to gnash their teeth. Okay, and in the midst of this change of events, it's a lot of people being deceived. There's a lot of people being fooled. Okay, and while that's happening, it's something called informative conformity taking place, and I'm gonna look at or show the definition of that term. Okay, it says informative conformity happens when a person lacks the knowledge and looks to the group for information and direction. If identification occurs when people conform to what is expected of them based on their social roles. Okay, so in a nutshell, monkey see, monkey do. Okay, during this change of events, which is Esau changing his narrative. Okay, he's mastered manipulation. He's mastered deception. Okay, he's the master illusionist. Okay, and he's played on the people's minds using his witchcraft, using his media, which that's part of the wicked having been given the earth into his hands, so he can do what he will during that short period of time that he was given. Okay, during that season that he's been loosed. Okay, but again, that change of events is Esau showing his horns, showing his teeth. He's being revealed for the serpent, for the devil that he is. All right, and eventually it's gonna reach the point to where he don't care no more what people think. He don't care no more about justifying himself by way of his laws and his media, making himself look like the good guy and he's not, all of that's been done. He's been demonizing other people, calling everybody else a liar but himself. He's been pointing the finger at everybody else and not taking any credit or taking any accountability for his own actions. All right, the scriptures speak about it. Matter of fact, let me get that real quick. Salaki. Okay, not guilty. Salaki. Okay. All right, this is the book of Zechariah, chapter 11, and verse 5. Okay, I'm going to start at verse 4. Thus saith Yahweh, my power, feed the flock of the slaughter. All right, and the flock of the slaughter is us Israelites, being the so-called blacks and Negroes, so-called Latinos and Hispanics, and the so-called Native and Seminole Indians. We are the Hebrew Israelites, and we are the flock of the slaughter. Our people has been oppressed to this very day. Okay, for you false leaders of Israel. All right, and we to this day we still in our captivity. We still in bondage. All right, and our people have been being slaughtered, and to this day we being slaughtered by our oppressors. Okay, we are the flock of the slaughter. Verse 5, whose possessors slay them. Who who are we under or whose hand are we in right now? Who is possessing us right now? Esau, Edom. We over in this strange land. Okay, our land is the land of Israel, but we over here in this strange land that we knew not. Okay, serving out captivity under some strange people, being the Edomites. Okay, again, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty, and they that sell them say, "Blessed be Yahweh, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not." Okay, so this devil is known for justifying his actions. Okay, even to the point to where as a brother said a couple of days ago, he made a good point how these devils they live by the Quran and the Talmud, which are wicked books. Okay, and I forget what the brother said. I believe it was the Talmud. They say something along the lines of if you warn somebody that you're gonna kill them, and you end up killing them, that you're not guilty because you told them that you was gonna kill them. And they do that to this day, man. They like the scriptures say, the wicked boasteth of his heart's desire. Okay, and their desire is to cut us off, us Israelites, from being a nation. All right, and they warn us by way of their media, their movies, their shows. Okay, and in other many other ways. All right, they blatantly tell you what they're gonna do before they do it, and then when they do it, it's like, I told you I was gonna do it, but you didn't listen. But that's them justifying themselves and not holding themselves guilty. Okay, they're not taking accountability for being damn demons. All right, but a lot of people is gonna fall victim, okay, to this whole system, these devils lies that they pushing out. But again, it's coming to the point to where they're not gonna care about justifying it anymore. They're just gonna come out and be who they truly are. They're gonna reveal their true nature as devils, okay, to say the least. But this is Isaiah chapter 10 and verse 1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they have prescribed. And yeah, they are in charge. These Edomites I'm talking about, they are in charge of writing these laws, which are these decrees. But they write these unrighteous decrees, okay, which, again, decrees are laws, and they use their laws to justify themselves. They use their laws to perform their agendas. Okay, whatever propaganda that they have, and that they sit up in these secret meetings, like the scriptures say, they grope in the noonday, and they have these meetings and these different committees and all of that to to ponder and to consult wickedness, okay, chiefly against Israel. All right, but of course they don't care about their own people either. But that's the least of their worries. They want to come up against us Israelites. Everybody else is just in between, and they're going to get caught in the crossfire. All right, verse 2, to turn aside the needy from judgment. We are the needy, us Israelites. Okay? We have to go to our oppressors for one of all things. Okay? Everybody else, like brothers say all the time, man, everybody else is just extras in this movie, man. We got the main characters. We got the two main characters, the villain and the heroes. Okay? The heroes are the Israelites, and the villains are the Edomites. Everybody else, even these other nations, these heathen nations, they being our enemies and being against us, they extras. The chief enemy, okay, the arch enemy is Esau, Edom. All right, to turn aside the needy from judgment and to take away the right from the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless. Okay. Yeah, because no, that's just that's their nature. All right, they prey on the weak, they prey on the defenseless, but the Lord is making them defenseless. Okay, the Lord is making them to be made bare. All right, they're being revealed now, and eventually they're gonna be naked, which is a sign of vulnerability. But for a time, they wasn't vulnerable. They are the predators, but now they about to become the prey. Okay, Job 13 and verse 4. But ye are forgers of lies, ye are all physicians of no value. They are forgers of lies, man. They are the creators, the makers of lies, man. Like the scriptures say, you are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. All right, the thief come not but to steal, kill, and destroy. All right, I got I got an article and a video that I want to showing this devil, man, because eventually that the famine of the word is coming, and all of these things that they doing. First of all these things are distractions, because it's a greater agenda, behind closed doors that's being pushed. Everything else is just a facade for what's really going on. This is from RT News. It says YouTube suspends Trump's channel for inciting violence, becoming third major platform after Twitter and Facebook. It says to do so, but apparently Twitter and Facebook banned Trump, and now YouTube is doing it. And the brother, I believe the brother Karatazar out there in Vegas said it. Was it the brother? Yeah, I believe it was the brother Karatazar out there in Vegas. He said, what kind of power, or matter of fact, Salaki, it was the brother, the elder brother Malcolm Salaki. It was the elder brother Malcolm. I was watching one of his lessons earlier, and he said something that made a lot of sense. What kind of power does these major platforms, these social media platforms, to be exact, have, or who put them in power to the point to where they can silence the president, because he's still actively the president. But people not questioning that. People just submitting. People are just conforming to what's happening, and nobody's asking questions. Okay, that's where that informative conformity comes in. People are instead of asking questions, they just see what's going on, and they look and see how everybody else is reacting, and they follow suit, because that is the expected actions. Okay, that is the expected way to be acting. So they do the same, so they won't feel left out, so they won't, so they can fit in and feel accepted, instead of asking logical questions. Which a lot of people do have questions, but they too scared to ask questions. Okay, but it is what it is, man. But what kind of power? Who gave these social media platforms this type of power to be able to silence the president? And what the elder brother Karatazar out there in Vegas did say was that this is all leading up to he said it was this is a message to the people that if they can silence the president, how much more can they silence us when they look at us as just everyday citizens? Okay, especially the brothers, the prophets, who's on the on the highways and hedges and on the internet. Okay, this word is being pushed by way of the unicorn across the four corners of the earth. How much more, who knows, man, this could all be, directly aimed towards the prophets, just so they can set up this famine of the word. Because Esau is that, dramatic. He will go to that extent to fulfill his agenda. All right, so, hey. All right, I got this couple of more pictures, and then get some scriptures. It says Tennessee principal put on leave after slamming social media crackdown on freedom of speech. All right, so this Tennessee principal is speaking up, and people are, it's people out there who's questioning what's going on, but they're being silenced. They speaking out on this whole freedom of speech thing, that which we never really had freedom of speech. All right, that's why if you talk about an alphabet person, you liable to get arrested for that, for hate crime, for hate speech. Many brothers' pages and channels have been terminated. All right, videos getting struck. There is no freedom of speech, and it's really coming to the point to where they're not gonna beat around the bush with it. They're gonna let you know it's no more freedom of speech, man. But this Tennessee principal was put on leave for speaking out and questioning this whole social media crackdown, because these platforms are being serpents, man. The people who own these platforms and who's in charge of what kind of information is allowed. First, it was just these what do you call them? Fact checkers and all of that BS, and they flagging everybody's videos and posts as misinformation or as missing information. But now it's coming to the point to where, man, you're going to be completely banned. You're going to be completely taken off of their sites. And even Carrie Hilson is getting matter of fact, I think I got that pulled up too. Yeah. Carrie Hilson is getting flack. People coming at her neck because of what she said, but she's just being she's not being a sheep. All right, the rest of these people are being sheep, okay, and they're giving in to informative conformity. But as soon as somebody questions something, all of the sheep look at you and they want to demonize you. They want to, why you being different? Why you want to question? Why you asking questions? This is what it's come to. This is a tweet from Carrie Hilson, which, if you don't know, she's a singer, artist or whatever. She says, "This may be funny, but it is a little dangerous too. Take Trump out of it for a moment." Okay, so keep that in mind. She said it. That's one of the first things she said. Take Trump out of it for a moment. Okay, basically telling the people, think about how this is affecting you personally. All right, she says a democracy must include freedom of speech. Okay, and she said that and stated that because that's what these people want. These people want democracy. They want Trump and all of the Republicans, which this whole left wing, right wing bullshit is just that. It's bullshit, man. It's all one wicked bird, okay? But they got people believing that it is two parties, which is not. It's all one party, two different colors, man. But these people want democracy. They voting for, or they already have voted for Biden. All right, and they, you got these people pushing and rushing to to impeach Trump and get him out of the office, which he's already, it's been confirmed that he's been impeached for a second time, which that has never been done in history. And you have to ask the question, why do they want Trump out of office so bad and so fast? All right, because they know he has some kind of plan. Okay, he has some actions that he can perform against them. You know, this insurrection act was just passed, which that's gonna lead to martial law, which is why they want to get him out of office so they can take whatever little power he does have from him, so he can't do that. Because if he implements martial law, everything is frozen. Okay, so these people are serpents, man, and that's not to bag up or support Trump, because they all in the same. They all work for the same person. They all puppets, man. They all wicked. But the fact of the matter is, you know, it's a lot of deception going on. Okay, and even though Donald Trump is a damn demon too, it's some things that he can reveal, which I really hope that he do. But it's some things that he can reveal about the other party, quote unquote, that's gonna hurt them. Okay, and that's gonna be a domino effect. All right, but continuing on in this tweet, it says, imagine other leaders or popular figures not being able to voice their opinion if it oppresses the majority of the world leaders. Yeah, dummies. Think about it. If they're oppressing so-called world leaders, how much more are they going to be able to oppress those who are lesser, who they look at as lesser than world leaders? Okay, i.e. citizens, celebrities, so on and so forth. People who have some kind of influence. Okay. The president is supposed to have so-called power over that. The president is supposed to be able to tell these social media platforms what to do, right? That's why they vote for them, right? But no, it's the other way around, and this is being made. This is being broadcasted and publicized so that people can get this message. Okay, people can get the memo, and you better believe that these other nations is seeing this. All right, like the scriptures say, they shall look upon the Salakia. Matter of fact, let me get it real quick. Let's go there. Okay, Isaiah 14:16. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee, and consider thee, saying, Is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms, that made the world as a wilderness, and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the house of his prisoners? Yeah, it's talking about the other nations looking down on America. All right, these other nations is not taking America, Babylon the Great, seriously no more. They see that this place is divided against itself. All right, and as the Lord said, a house divided against itself shall not stand. Roughly paraphrasing. All right, and this kingdom is divided against itself, so by default, it's going to crumble eventually. You got these devils, after the same agenda, but they want, the public to think that they're against each other. Even though they might be, nevertheless, they still after the same agenda. They still work for the same wicked demons. All right, back to this tweet. It says, imagine other leaders or popular figures not being able to voice their opinion if it oppresses the majority of the world leaders. Our freedom of speech being taken from us. All right, slowly but surely, censorship. If the leader of the free world can be removed, imagine that same right of civilians. Imagine believing every time you read false information detected and propaganda, deceptive reports, and flat out, well, it was cut right there, but you get the point, man. She's basically saying, man, our freedom of speech is being taken from us. All right. When they say false information or misinformation, everybody, it's the simple is going to believe that. Okay, but back to this. But people waking up, man. Okay. It said New York City will terminate Trump contracts after Capitol insurrection. All right, so they trying to hit dude where it hurt. All right, they trying to hit him where it hurt. Like, again, this is part of them sending that message. All right, and this is another article, if you will, or just a headline. It says Susan Wojcicki, however you pronounce it, which is the CEO of YouTube, is now considering banning black identity extremists along with other anti-Semitic groups after Trump incited violence at Capitol Hill. Do you not see the pattern? Do you not see the agenda that's being pushed? Who do you think they're talking about? And this video may get flagged or taken down. Who knows? But who do you think they're talking about? Okay, they're talking about Hebrew Israelites. We not no black Hebrew Israelites. We're not no damn black identity extremists. All right, and we're not anti-Semitic because we are Shemitic. Okay, it's not Semitic. We are Shemitic. Okay, and we are the chosen people. We are the real Jews. Okay, regardless if they like it or not, I'm gonna say it. We are the real Jews, and we're not anti-Semitic, man. And we not no damn extremists. If we extremists, who are the original? Who are the normal? Who are the normal? Okay, but they're considering banning, basically, in so many words, in a nutshell. It's about to be a famine of the word, man. They trying to silence the Lord's prophets, man. And people don't see this, but they're gonna feel it when the Lord. Matter of fact, man, let me get some precepts on that. Because people think it's a joke, man. But when the Lord closes those doors of repentance, man, when that grace period comes to an end by way of the Lord silencing his prophets, they're going to feel it. You're going to feel it when the Lord removes his presence, man. Okay. Matter of fact, let me get this first. Okay, Isaiah 24:11. There is a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone. All right, and that wine is talking about this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Okay, this word is going to be a crying for wine in the streets. Okay, and all the joy, all the mirth, the partying, the gathering, and the having a good old time. That shit is coming to an end, man. All of that is coming to an end, man, because the Lord had a time period, the Lord has been very gracious to us. And it's a blessing to even be able to receive this word. But you have people who've been worrying about any and everything else but this word, which was being poured out upon them. The Lord said, I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh. The Lord said he would make known his words unto us. But not everybody was going to hear the word, was going to receive the word, was going to take advantage of the word until it was too late. Okay. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 3 and verse 25. But thou, O son of man, behold, they shall put bands upon thee, and shall bind thee with them, and thou shalt not go out among them. Yeah, because right now we going out among the people. All right, we going out on the highways and hedges. We out there prophesying, beginning with the apostles and the elders on down. All right, the Lord still allowed his prophets to go out. Verse 26, and I will make thy tongue cleave to the roof of thy mouth, that thou shalt be dumb. Okay, like the if you literally do it, if you put your tongue to the roof of your mouth, you can't speak. All right, and that's a metaphor, if you will, for the Lord, not allowing the prophets to go out and speak no more, as well as on the internet. Okay, we're gonna be like we're gonna be considered dumb because we're not gonna be able to speak. We're not gonna be able to prophesy no more. The Lord is gonna, bring that to an end. It says, and shall not be to them a reprover, for they are a rebellious house. Talking about 2/3 of Israel, those who, when we was out there, all right, they didn't listen. They was taking it for granted. All right, they was taking it lightly. All right. So once the Lord removes the prophets, they're gonna be like, hey, what happened to those guys that was out there on the corner, man? They usually be out here every week. Yeah, we was. All right, but the Lord, that was the Lord's mercy. That was the Lord stretching forth his hand for you, so that you can come back and repent, so that you had a chance at being saved. But y'all didn't take it for what it was. So once that comes to an end, you're gonna feel it. You're gonna be crying for that wine. Verse 27, but when I speak with thee, I will open thy mouth, and thou shalt say unto them, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, he that heareth, let him hear, and he that forbeareth, let him forbear, for they are a rebellious house. Yep. So it's just like that. Okay. If you choose to listen, then listen. But if you want to refuse, if you wanna stop your ear, okay, cover your ears and pull away your shoulder and say you got all the time in the world, all right, then that's what it is, man. Like the scriptures say, if any man be ignorant, let him be ignorant. Let me get one more precept. Because this is exactly what it's about, man. It might be another picture. All right. Yeah, man, a lot of people gonna be hopeless in that day. All right, because that's a terrible thing when the Lord removes his presence. And when you're not able to feel the presence of the Lord no more, when the Lord turns his face and turns his back on you, you people gonna be hopeless, man. You people gonna, man, you 2/3 got it coming, man. All right, but these devils got it coming too. All right, Amos 8:11. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of Yahweh. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. That's talking about on the internet. They're gonna be searching. Okay, we know people not gonna literally be traveling from east to west, from north to south. Some people may do that, but that's talking about the internet. People gonna be searching, trying to find the Lord's prophets on YouTube and on these other websites, but you're not gonna be able to, because these devils about to come down with great wrath, knowing that they have but a short time, and they're gonna remove the prophets. Eventually, you're gonna be considered a domestic terrorist for the things that we speak according to the scriptures. Okay. For chatting down this place and cursing this place. We cursing Babylon while in Babylon. Yeah, we're gonna be considered terrorists. We're gonna be considered domestic, enemies of the state, man. And this is what this is all leading up to. It says, they shall run to and fro to seek the word of Yahweh and shall not find it. That is the famine of the word, and it's coming by way of people like this bitch. And they may strike this video, but I don't give a damn. All right, because she going into slavery, and the rest of them like her going into slavery. Look at this. Look at this, man. But people know, man. People waking up.
Gun, and that nigga right there had a gun. And we were all sitting here. You would hesitate before you put out your shit to blame me because you know that I got my shit too. She got her shit too. It could go any type of way.
Why does it have to be like that?
I'm just telling, because it's a right of ours. It's a right of ours. Why? Because
Why does this have to all be like
listen, it's a right of ours because when
If you hear the girl in the background saying, well, why does it have to be like that? That's the mindset of most of these people. These people so sleep and they so conformed. Okay, these people are so content with what's going on and this way of life and just depending on Big Daddy Esau to bring them, everything that they need instead of depending on Yahweh Shem Yahushua. These people are gonna be, man. These people gonna be devastated, man. Trusting in this oppression, these people gonna be devastated, man. These people so damn sleep, they don't know what's going on. You can tell them exactly what's going on. You can show them all the proof of what you're saying, and they still ain't gonna believe you.
people like the government, they're a fucking conspiracy trying to come to us as humans. We have the right to protect ourselves. They took away that right. Why? Because they don't want to, when they run up, it's not if, it's when they run up in our house. They want it to be like, oh, we're basically, and you know when they're gonna do it? Holidays like Thanksgiving and fucking mediocre holidays that don't mean shit. Christmas. Jesus wasn't even born in December. The nigga was born in July. He's a Cancer. And we're celebrating a tradition, and why? It's just
celebrating when he died, though.
No, it's his birthday. It's when he was born. When he resurrected was Easter. You want to get your mind blown right now? Here, I got it. The only reason why that's happening right now is because what they really want to do is suspend the presidency, enforce martial law, and suspend our constitutional rights. We're going to get our human rights and constitutional rights revoked from us. Why? Because of this shit that's happening right now. Oh, Trump, blah, blah, blah. Oh, everybody's all going crazy. It's going to call
informative conformity. These people don't know what the hell is going on. They just see that everybody else is against Trump. That's not to say, again, that's not to say that I'm for Trump or that I agree with any of them devils. To hell with all of them. But what's going on is deception. What's going on is a lot of he said, she said, finger pointing. Don't trust them. You know, these people are like the scriptures say, they shall make their tongues to fall upon themselves. They exposing each other. This place is divided. You can't believe none of them because all of them are enemies. The scriptures say, okay, Sirach 12:10. Never trust thine enemy, man. All right, and these all are our enemies. We in the land of our enemies. But this is going to lead to martial law. No, allegedly. No, they still may do what they do, but who cares, man?
Chaos, and they're gonna do something that they've never done before in history. Suspend the motherfucking presidency. Once that shit happens, sweetheart, you better.
We're order.
Nigga, we have zero rights. If cops want to run up in our house, stick guns in our mouth, and fucking blow our brains out, not one person's gonna be able to do shit about it. And the fact that they already took away our Second Amendment rights, yeah, that's the hood. The hood still got guns, but how much bullets do we have? Let's be real now. Like, you know what I'm saying?
We're not packing. We're just.
And that's another thing, how ignorant Jake is, man. Oh, we got guns, we ready. Man, listen, Esau is on a whole nother level. Esau mastered guns tens of years ago. They already had and mastered. That's his blessing, man. That's what Jake gonna find out the hard way. The weapon, the sword, is Esau's blessing. You're not gonna win against Esau, man. And again, this chick had a good point. Yeah, it's a lot of guns in the hood, but how many of y'all are stockpiling on ammunition? And this is not me advocating or promoting or encouraging to take up arms, because I'm completely against that. But for you Jakes out there who claim that you're gonna fight against Esau with your assault rifles and your artillery and all of that, you're not ready. It's not gonna work. You're gonna lose. But your sword is not gonna save you anyway, man.
And it was all set up for a reason. They're sitting here screaming. Let me tell you something. In all reality, he was born in July. So all of that's bullshit propaganda. Why? To keep families together. Why? When they come to invade our houses, we're all in one spot easily. We're not out in vacation. We're not working. We're all home. And we're going to be shocked, hung full, laying out, watching TV, having family stories when the cops with their vests on and come running up in our crib. Niggas think that all this shit is funny, talking about all this Trump shit that's disrespectful to our government. It's disrespectful to each other, and that shit should not be happening. Like,
Yeah, but imagine everybody's okay. So
They go out to their mailbox and they find a little red dot or a little blue dot on their mailbox, and they wonder what the little red dot, blue dot is. Well, it's marking your mailbox by the government, so when foreign troops come in here on us after martial law, if you have a red dot on your mailbox, they take you out immediately and shoot you right in the head. But if you have a blue dot, they take you to the FEMA camps being built by Halliburton right now to house 50 million Americans. They're building enough concentration camps in America by Halliburton that Cheney's getting rich off of, Vice President Cheney's getting rich off of, to put those with the blue dot on your mailbox in those concentration camps. Now, if you go out and you find a pink dot on your mailbox, that means that they believe you'll be a good slave and you're going to go along with the program and serve our international Antichrist masters.
Yep. And a lot of Jake gonna get that
and that nigga right there.
dot, because they these people, they fear the oppressor. They fear the devil, Esau, instead of fearing Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, who set up the devil to do what he's doing, because Esau is the sword of the Lord. All of these things are happening for scourges, for amendment. Okay, this is chastisement. This is judgment. Okay, but man, Jake's so simple, man. They not even gonna. They can be taking the hard off to a FEMA camp, and they still not gonna believe it's really happening. Psalms 144 and verse 11. Rid me and deliver in the hand of strange children, whose mouth speaketh vanity, and their right hand is a right hand of falsehood. Okay, so King David is praying to the Lord, singing to the Lord to, for him to be delivered from the hand of the strange children, whose mouth speaketh vanity, and their right hand is the right hand of falsehood. That shouldn't have to be explained. What is falsehood? It's lies. It's deception. But who are these strange children? Psalms 58 and 3. The wicked. I remember Job 9 and 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Who has the world in their hands right now? Who's in charge? Who's in control of everything? Esau, Edom. Beginning with the Amalekites. The fake Jays. All right, they got everything in their power right now. So therefore, they are the wicked. All right, Psalms 58 and 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. What does it mean to be estranged? It means to be strange. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Okay, that's what they was made to do. They was made to be the wicked. Okay. They was made to lie. They was made to deceive the world. All right. Proverbs 14 and 15. The simple believeth every word, but the prudent man looketh well to his going. All right. You people out there who's eating this up, you're gonna be the simple that pass on, and you're gonna be punished. Okay, you're gonna perish in your simplicity. Like the scriptures say, the turning away of the fools shall slay him, or shall slay them. The turning away of the foolish shall slay them, man. You're going to turn away from the truth, okay, the word, which is there to save you, and you're gonna perish, because you haven't chosen the fear of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, but you chose to fear this devil and to conform to his way of life. Therefore, you bowing down and you worshiping this devil. It says, but the prudent man looketh well to his going. Yeah, we're going to be the prudent man through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. We're going to look well to our going. We're gonna foresee that evil, and we're going to hide ourselves in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. But you 2/3, you're going to trust in this devil. Because this devil about to come down with great wrath, and they about to come in like a flood. The enemy is about to come in like a flood. Job 12:16, with him is strength and wisdom. With who? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. The deceived and the deceiver are his. Yeah, because the Lord set up these devils to deceive. And he set these devils up to deceive who? 2/3 of our people. Because 2/3 of our people are rebellious. They disobedient. They hard-headed as hell. And they just don't get it. They don't understand. They don't listen. So they have to find out the hard way. But both the deceiver and the deceiver are Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. But it's about to be a change of events, man. Things is about to get real ugly, okay? When Biden said it's going to be a dark winter, well, when did it start? In the dead of winter, between December, okay, this month, January, and February, that's when things is really going to kick up. And of course, throughout the year, it's going to get worse. So we have to trust fully and depend on, all right, and put all of our faith in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, because through the Spirit, Elder Apostle Tahar coined this year the year of hastening in the coming of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Why do you think that is? Just put 2 and 2 together, man. It's going to be ugly. We're going to be hastening in the coming of our Lord. But Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem B'Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders, a great millstone. Salutations, peace, blessings, and safety to the hopeful elect. And Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem B'Kakodash, Babakusha, 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 Abad, Babal. Shalom.